Hey, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining on a weekend. So, in today's session, we'll understand about how to consistently make gains in whether you trade in your individual accounts or you trade in prop firms. Most of you know that prop firms is where you don't need to invest your own money. You can use prop firms where they will basically fund it and you can make gains without investing your own money. So you have unlimited potential because there are so many companies like that. So once you take time to learn, practice the strategies, then you can basically you have unlimited potential. So basically, right, we'll show you some rules or some indicators. What are the different components of those indicators we need to use, and then we'll also see some potential opportunities for the coming week. So you can see on Monday how they will make profits. Uh, right. So first thing is we have an indicator, right? One of our right. Again, most of you know, right? If we follow a systematic approach, we'll have a lot more success in trading rather than trading with emotions. If we follow some entry criteria, exit criteria, the chances of success will be a lot more. There'll be always, right? There is no indicator, no analyst. There'll be always some losses, but if we can make 80-90% of the time, if we can make success, even if we have some small losses, we can be green at the end of the day. And there are many prop firms which are also directly giving you performance accounts. That means where you can directly take the performance accounts and you can start making money from day one. Also, there are some prop firms which uses end of the day drawdown. There are some prop firms which uses intraday drawdown. What do you mean by end of the day drawdown? That means even though, for example, right on Friday NQ went all the way down and then it started coming up and suddenly again it went down. But we have a strong support at the bottom. So when you are confident that it is already went down 200, 300 points when market opened, it will reverse back. We can hold the trades for longer time. At the end of the day, if you are positive, that is good enough, right? When you have prop firms with end of the day drawdown strategies or policies, you have much more chances of making success compared to there are some prop firms like Apex where they calculate even though you have unrealized gains, suddenly you miss taking the profits. That will count it as a right a trial stop loss or that all that uh, values, all that profits are counted towards your stop loss, trail stop loss. Whereas when you have end of the day drawdown, only they will see at the end of the day whether is your account going up or going down. So that is another advantage. So when you select a prop firm, if you select prop firms where you have that end of the day drawdown accounts, like for example, we have Top Trade or we have Tradify. There are different firms which allow us to do that end of the day drawdown. That is one more thing you need to consider. But before that, right, I want to explain about each indicator because mainly, right, there are two or three different indicators we can use, or three different approaches we can use to take the trades on a daily basis. Whichever you feel good, you can continue to use it, right? For example, we have top trend, we have beta algo, or we have price pulse. So these are our top three indicators or top three strategies which we can use. You use any one of them or you use combination and you can make consistent gains on a daily basis. But there are certain rules we need to follow. So try to remember those rules or try to print them out, right, and keep it near your laptop or your desktop. And then before taking a trade, make sure you check those rules and take the trades. Only when the rules follow, then you can take the trades. So the first indicator which I want to explain you is RC top trend indicator, which basically helps you to identify the buy signals and sell signals. The indicator will give you when to buy, when to sell. But we will not take each and every buy and sell. There are certain rules we need to follow. right? It is not that, because there are always some choppy scenarios. There are sudden big price movements because of some events or because of some news. So there are certain things we need to remember, we need to follow before taking a buy or sell signal. So not only just giving buy and sell signals, the top trend will also show you where is the big market players are buying, big market players are selling. It will also show you consolidation zone, right? What do you mean by consolidation zone? It is just like, right, in a sprint, you may run for a few miles, and then you will take little pause, or you will slow down, and again you will regain your energy. You will again run with much faster speed. In the same way, when buyers, let us say some instrument, right, whether it is stocks or future sticker or your currency pair, it moves either upside or downside, and then there will be a place where both buyers and sellers will be equal, right? For example, let us say on Friday morning when market opened, sellers were dominating, right? There were 80 sellers, 90 sellers, 10 buyers. Then after first 1 hour, then there were 60 buyers, 40 sellers, right? For example. And then there might be a scenario where there are 50 buyers, 50 sellers, where price will be just going up and down, right? That is called as a consolidation zone, where the number of buyers and number of sellers are equal in the market. The price will not move either upside or downside. It will be in a sideways, or it will be in a small choppy zone or a range or a consolidation zone. So that is, this indicator also shows, right, those zones. So it is very important for you to understand these terms or these things, because you, when you see those on the chart, that is a great opportunity. Whenever it breaks that zone, right? If it goes above the zone, price may go. Well, that means now buyers are taking the control. Till now, buyers and sellers are equally fighting with each other. One is trying to take it up, one is trying to take it down. Suddenly, more buyers got added. Immediately, it will break that consolidation zone. It will start moving up. So that is where you can go and take a long position. Or let us say that range, that zone broke towards the downside. That means sellers are taking the control. Then you can take a short and make profits. So that's why it is very important to understand each and every component within the indicator. So you can make the best use of the indicator, or you can take signals at a right time. And also, I added dynamic support and resistance lines also to the indicator today. If any of you are already having it, you can delete the previous version and just again add it back. So you'll see the dynamic support and resistance lines, which will help you to understand where there can be a reversal or where there is a proper strong support based on the price action. Automatically, the indicator will print where price can go up or where price can go down. So this is, right, top trend is one of our top indicators where we can use for day trading, for swing trading, for scalping, right? Mainly for prop firm trading. This is one of the best indicators, because visually also it shows you the green color, red color, so that you know whether to go long, go short. And generally in US market hours, for your prop firm trading, 5 minutes is the best one. If you want to do in your personal accounts, right, where you are okay to hold for few days, few weeks, then you can use 1 hour time frame. But if you want to trade in the prop firms, 5 minutes is the best one for US market hours. Generally, first 15 minutes is little risky or very highly volatile, right? 8:30 a.m. Central to 8:45 a.m. Central. When market opens, there will be a lot of limit orders, buy orders, sell orders. So price will keep moving up and down. So it will be little risky or little confusing. You don't know exactly whether price is moving up or moving down unless it is at a strong resistance or strong support. Generally, it is better to avoid the first 15 minutes. After 8:45 a.m. Central, you can trade until nearly 2:45 p.m. Central. You can trade with 5 minutes time frame. But if you are trading in evening hours, generally from 7 p.m. Central till 10 p.m. Central, you will have good amount of volume. Again, from 2 a.m. Central till 7:30 a.m. Central, because generally 7:30 a.m. is where most of these ADP reports, job reports, CPI reports, PPI, most of those get published. Immediately there can be huge volatility or huge up and downs. So it is better. right? Sometimes if you are on the right side, you may make huge profits, but if you are on the wrong side, suddenly price can go down 200, 300 points on NQ, 40, 50 points on ES. So suddenly there can be huge drops or huge bounces. So better you avoid that 5-10 minutes from 7:30 a.m. Central to 7:40. So, and then after 7:40 again you can take. So 7:40 to 8:30 you can take. 8:30 to 8:45 you can avoid. Again 8:45 a.m. you can start trading. So in non-US market hours, you can use 2 minutes or 3 minutes time frame, and you can day trade or you can scalp. Whereas in US market hours, you can use 5 minutes when you're trading manually. Then, uh, so this right, you can use as a standalone indicator, or you can also use along with price pulse indicator. This particular top trend indicator. Uh, so if you want, you can just use it as a standalone. You don't need to use with any other indicators, or you can also combine with price pulse. What do you mean by price pulse indicator? Price pulse indicator, which will show you two major components. One is, let me quickly show you. So this price pulse indicator will show, right, where is the discount zone. Discount zone means it is like an oversold area where big players will try to buy the instruments. It will also show you the premium zone. That means overbought area. That means already price went so much high. Generally, that is where the price can reverse back to the downside. And also it will show where these big players are buying and selling, right? Big players means all the banks, insurance companies, right? Because we save all our money with them. They use that money and they make huge, right? They can move the stock. If they want to move it towards the downside, they can do it the downside. If they want to make it move to the upside, they can do it because they have millions of dollars, and they can move the market by buying millions of stocks. But they don't buy all stocks at one time, right? They basically create a block of orders. They put a limit orders. They say that okay, I want to buy at this particular price. So whenever price comes to that price, immediately price will bounce up. So that price pulse indicator will show you where those big companies are buying, big companies are selling, and also it will show where is the discount zone, premium zone, equilibrium zone, those things. So your beta indicator we can use either as a standalone, or we can use just as a uh, right along with the price pulse conference. And one more thing you need to know is we can either use Heikin-Ashi candles or we can use normal candles, right? Japanese candlesticks. If you are using Heikin-Ashi, the advantage is it will reduce the noise. It will reduce, right? You can understand what is the trend going on in the market by looking at the Heikin-Ashi candles. Whereas your normal Japanese candlesticks will be little up and down, up and down. You don't know if it is moving clearly up or clearly down. There is little confusion, but again, both have their own advantages and disadvantages. So, but you need to understand what is a bullish candlestick. Every candle means what is happening in that 5 minutes time frame. For example, if we are using a 5 minutes time frame on a chart, that means every candlestick is made up of 5 minutes price action. What happened within that 5 minutes, whether it went up, it went down, what is the open price, what is the close price, what is the highest price, what is the lowest price. We can see all those four components out in that 5 minutes if we use 5 minute chart. Yeah, if we are using 1 hour chart, that means every candle is made up of 1 hour price action. If you are using daily chart, every candle is made up of 1 day's 24 hours of price action. So if you are using a 5 minutes time frame, and your candle is completely green with a wick at the top, that means it is a bullish candle. That means there is more buyers trying to buy it. There is more bullish momentum. In the same way, bearish means if you see a red candle and a wick at the bottom, right? Wick means that small tail, that is called as a wick. So if you see a red candle with a wick at the bottom, that means it is a bearish candle, or there are more sellers are trying to take the control. Sellers are trying to dominate the buyers. right? Why these it is important to know. For example, if price comes to a support level, price comes to a buy zone, price comes to a buy order block, and you see suddenly you see a bullish candle, that means now the price can start moving up, or price goes to a resistance level, price goes to a sell zone, or price goes to some previous week high, previous day high, then suddenly you see a red candle, a complete red candle, a complete red candle with a wick at the bottom. That means price may start dropping. So it is equally important, right? It is not just waiting for a buy signal or sell signal. If you also can understand what that candle is telling you, right? Is the candle telling that the price, it may break the support and it may completely go up, or is the candle telling us that okay, it will respect the resistance and it may start going down? So by understanding the nature of the candle, or by understanding the size of the candle, size of the wick, you can determine whether the support is respected or support will be broken, or resistance will be respected, resistance will be broken. Or if you see an indecision candle, for example, if you get a buy signal and you see a bullish candle, there is a high chance that price may go up. If you see a bearish candle and you see a sell signal, high chances price may go down. But if you see an indecision candle where you have a big wick at the top, big wick at the bottom, right? Irrespective of the color, whether it is a green candle or red candle, but if you see wick at the top and wick at the bottom, that means there is no proper confirmation, or there is no proper control. Both the buyers are trying to take it up, sellers are trying to take it down. If you get a buy or sell at that point of time, you better avoid that signal, because there is no proper confirmation or proper right. Still there is indecision in the market. Anybody can, suddenly buyers may take control or sellers may take control. Anything can happen. So it is also important for you to understand what is a reversal candle or an indecision candle, where you have wick at the top, wick at the bottom. Bearish candle means generally wick at the bottom. Bullish candle means wick at the top, with a body with a complete nice green candle with a wick at the top. So now let us look at some rules which we need to follow if you are using this top trend indicator. So for example, right? So what we did in this indicator is we also have this transition candle, where which will be in yellow color. When it is changing from bullish to bearish or bearish to bullish, you will see an yellow candle. So if you see a buy signal, your background is green. And generally, if your uh, trend, right, there are two types of clouds with the top trend indicator. One is called as a swing indicator. One is called as the day trading cloud and swing cloud. That means if the swing cloud is green, that means, or day trading cloud is green, that means you are, if you are buying it, it is good for next to 15 minutes, 20 minutes. If your swing cloud is also blue, that means it is also not only for scalping, it is also good for day trading. So consider this cloud as the day scalping cloud, this cloud as the day trading cloud. So now you got a buy signal. Your cloud is blue, your day trading cloud is blue, your scalping cloud is green. That means it is a perfect opportunity, right? You have a green background and you got you are, both the clouds are telling that it is bullish. Then, right, that's where we took spy calls, right? On Friday afternoon, we took QQQ bull put spreads, because, right, there are a lot of positive factors, right? And also we have an ultimate D indicator, right? It also gave a triangle. That means it is also telling that price will go up. So our day trading cloud or our scalping cloud is telling price will go up, right? By the color, you can see whether it will go up or not. Your day trading cloud is telling that it will go up because it is blue color. It is green color. We got a buy signal. So price moved so much high, right? It suddenly from 21, 24, nearly 100 points up from this buy signal. So your background, your clouds, your ultimate D indicator, everything gave us a confirmation that price will go up. So we made nice profits with SPY, QQQ, right? All those bull put spreads. So one is you can take futures contracts. One is you can also, if you are watching NQ or you are watching ES, if you see this type of signal, you can also buy QQQ calls, you can buy SPY calls, you can sell SPY puts, you can sell QQQ puts. You can do rod, you can do TQQ, you can do SQQ. There are so many different tickers which will move in the same direction, right? So now you got one is the background color, right? For example, when market opened on Friday, if you see, when market opened on Friday, we got a sell signal, right? What is the background? It is red color and it is very close to the resistance. That means it is at the top of the channel, right? Price moved all the way from the bottom of the channel, right? At 7:30, there was a good news with the report. It moved all the way to the top of the channel. And then when market opened, it was at a resistance, right? It was at a huge resistance, strong resistance. This is where the big players will do a lot of selling, right? Whenever you see this red bar, that is a sell zone. That is where the big banks, big insurance companies, they do the selling. And if you see this zone, right, this is where the big players will do the buying, right? If you see 1 hour support, this is where big players will do the buying. So price, we got a buy signal. Background was green. This cloud was blue. This cloud was green. It moved all the way to the top. And then we got it went touched the resistance. And then immediately there was a nice bearish candle. And then we got a sell signal. Background was red. Then price dropped nearly 100, 200 points. Then we got a buy, but this cloud was red. The background was red. That means the trend is still bearish. Even though price started moving up, but the trend was bearish. So we can ignore this type of buy signal when the when your trend is red, when your trend is still bearish, even though there was some move up, but your cloud is still red, your scalping cloud is red, your swing cloud is, or your background is red. There is no right from the MACD, you did not get the buy signal. So we can ignore such type of buy signals. So right again, you got a sell signal, but your background is green. That means it can immediately start moving. That means it is a choppy trade. It may not be a perfect trade. Then immediately it came little bit down and again it started moving up. So like that, when you see different conditions, when you get a sell signal and your day trading cloud is red, your background is red, that is a good opportunity. Or if you get a buy when your day trading cloud is green, your swing cloud is blue, and you are not close to any major resistance here, right? When you get a buy signal, you should not be close to some sell zone. So it started moving all the way up, right? This is what I call a consolidation zone or a choppy zone or a range market, right? After going all the way up, then it started moving up and down, right? This is in a small range now. So for example, if price breaks here, then it can come all the way down. Or if price goes and breaks this zone, then price can go all the way up. So this is called as a consolidation zone. So when it is in a consolidation zone, even if you get a sell signal, also ignore. If you get a buy, also ignore because it is just moving up and down. So two rules you need to remember. If you get a buy signal when the background is red, ignore it. If you get a buy signal or sell signal when you are in a consolidation zone, ignore it. When you get a sell signal when the background is very green, you can ignore it, right? Again, there are very few chances to get those, but even if we get it also, it is better to ignore such type of signals, right? As I told, right? For example, here we got uh, we got a sell, but immediately it started moving up, right? You can ignore such type of signals. Suddenly there was, right, because there was such a big move, there was a small pullback, and then again it started moving up. The same way here, it went all the way down, but here still you got a buy. You can ignore such type of signal. So When you just remember these rules, right, 70-80% of the time you can just follow buy and sell. But there are few occasions, especially when there are some big moves, generally when tries to go up, right, because there was such a big drop on Friday morning, right? Even around 8:15 itself, I told that, right, when market starts up, there can be a big drop, right? Because there was such a big move because of the news, right? Price will never keep going up, or price will never keep going down unless there is a third world war, or unless there is a major emergency situation. Generally, price will move in waves. So because there was such a big bounce and it was close to a resistance, there was a huge gap up, right, when the market closed on Thursday, right? If we go to regular trading hours, right, that means only end of the day and opening of the day, there is a huge gap between, right? Generally, as per our accounts, your opening balance or your closing balance on the previous day should be equal to opening balance of the next day. So, but you can see there was a huge, right, even market closed at 3 o'clock, and when market opened on next day 8:30, there was a huge gap between the closing price and opening price, because there was a news in between. There was a good news with the jobs, much more number of jobs were added compared to the expected result. So generally market that means there is an imbalance in the price between the buyers and sellers. There are a lot more buyers, or price is a lot more higher compared to the previous day close. So market will try to fix that imbalance. On 80% of the days, you will immediately see a gap down, or you will see a gap fill, because there was a huge gap up, it came down, and again it came to the support and it started moving up. But whenever you have such a big drop, immediately it will not start moving up, right? First time it will go, try to touch the day trading cloud, it will come down. Again, it will try to go the midpoint of the channel, right? You have a bottom of the channel, top of the channel. Again, there will be some sell orders at the midpoint of the channel. It will go there and again it will come down, right? It is like, right, when you play video games, you have to win in each of the levels, right? First time you will try to go to level 1, you will fail. Then you will understand, okay, what is the logic. Second time you may pass the level 1, you will go to level 2 and you will fail. And again you will understand, okay, what is the logic. You will again win in the level 2 and go to level 3. In the same way, whenever there is a huge drop, price will not immediately go from the bottom to the top, right? It came to the bottom, right, to go hit the day trading cloud or scalping cloud, come down. Next time it may try to hit the either the swing cloud, or the day trading cloud, or the midpoint of the channel, it will come down. So that's what happened on most of the days, right? You can see any previous charts, and then finally it broke the midpoint and went all the way to the top by end of the day, right? That's what happens. So if you can follow this sell signal when the background is red, or when it is close to the resistance, and buy signal when the background is green and when it is close to the support. So especially if you have Tradify accounts with 150K, right, you have much more potential when you are close to a support, right? This is your buy zone, this is your support zone. Even if you hold, right, for example, we took a long trade, it came down, but I said, like, by end of the day, right, market makers will try to take it all the way up, right? Especially on Fridays, they will try to take the market to the top again. So we held on to the long trade and it made nice profits by end of the day. So that is the advantage. One is you have daily drawdown. Second thing is you are close to a support, right? You are at the bottom of the channel. That means there is very less chance for price to go further down. You are at a support level, buy zone level, where the big players want to buy. So always top of the channel, you want to sell. Bottom of the channel, you want to buy. If you are a scalper, you can take the buy, sell. You can do it, right? If you are not a scalper, you are more of a day trader. Try to sell close to the resistance or top of the channel. Try to buy close to the bottom of the channel, and you can hold the trades, right? You can look at any chart. For example, crude oil also same thing happened, right? On Friday when we took, it started moving up. Then there was a small drop, and again it started moving up all the way to the top. So you got a buy, your background is green, it started going up. You got a sell, but the background is green. That means it is still bullish. Your trend is still bullish, but there was a pullback. And then again, right, because there can be some traders who may want to book the profits quickly or whatever is the reason. After moving up, there was a small pullback, and then crude oil moved huge. It went all the way to the top of the channel to the resistance, and then it started dropping again. So whenever you receive a sell signal, if your background is red, if you are close to a resistance, you will make nice profits with the short opportunity, right? You can buy USO puts here. If you are close to a support, right, you are close to the bottom here, right? You are at a bottom of the channel. You got a buy signal, you got a background green, you can buy USO calls, you can buy USO stock, you can buy crude oil futures, right? Your day trading cloud or your scalping cloud is green, your day trading cloud is blue. This is the best opportunity, right? Don't miss these out, right? How many confluences? One is you have a triangle here, right? Triangle is, if you go here, you see that you have two types of signals. You have buy two, sell two signal, which is a triangle. If a triangle upside is a buy two signal, sell two signal is triangle downside. Also, you have a buy signal, sell signal. That means here two indicators are telling you buy, and also you have buy two. Buy a triangle is telling you buy two. That means it is very, very nicer because you have buy one signal, buy two signal. Your swing cloud or your day trading cloud is blue. Your scalping cloud is green. That means perfect opportunity for a long. It went all the way to the top of the channel. If you get a buy signal close to a resistance, right? This is where you already have a resistance. Generally, price will, from the resistance, it will not immediately start dropping all the way. Generally, it tries to do a retest of the resistance or retest of the, right? You most of 60% of the time we see a double top. That means it went to the top, tried to come down. Again, some buyers will try to buy here, and then it did a double top, right? It touched this price, trying to came down, and then there was a buy. So don't buy close to a resistance. Don't short close to a support. It went and then it dropped huge, right? You got a sell signal, right? Close to a this is very, very strong resistance. If you see a red bar, that is very strong resistance. You have a red scalping cloud. So then price came all the way down. So if your red background, resistance, red cloud, 3 Rs, right? Resistance, red background, and red cloud. Or you have 3 Gs, right? Your scalping cloud is green, your background is green, your ultimate D is green. So it is GGG strategy or green, green, green strategy. Perfect opportunity. You will have plenty of opportunities every day with one or other. Whenever you receive a buy signal, you see this. Okay, am I having a background green? Is my clouds green or blue? Then perfect long opportunity. Right? Minimum you need to have three conditions which will give you confidence to go long, or you should have three conditions to go short, right? For example, here background is red, you have the sell zone in the red color, you have strong resistance here, your scalping cloud is red, you have three reds. Then you just go ahead and, right, when you, but never go long at a resistance, never go short at a support. If you get a sell signal somewhere here, you have a strong support here. So never short it somewhere close to a support area. So all you need to do is just to follow these 4 5 rules, right? One is never, right? Especially if you are a day trader, not a scalper. Scalper is where, right? For example, I do a lot of scalping. Within a few seconds, I take profits. So a day trader is who want to stay in the trade for 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours, like that. So for example, if you are in this type of consolidation zone, right? This is a choppy zone. Price is going up, coming down, going up, coming down, going up, coming down. So never take trades in this type of consolidation zone. only wait for this type of opportunity where it should be close to a resistance, your background should be red, and minimum one of the clouds should be red or orange, right? Basically red color. Go long only when your background is green and your one of the clouds is green and you are close to a support zone. You are close to the bottom of the channel, not to the top of the channel. So if you right, and you don't need to look at all 20, 30 tickers also. You can select, okay, I will just go with ES, or I'll just go with NQ, or I'll just go with silver or gold or NKD, whichever you want, right? Select any one ticker and you can easily make few $100 every day, right? If it satisfies the conditions, you can basically take the trades. So for example, right, anything, it is the same. You got a buy signal, right? Your swing cloud or your day trading cloud, your scalping cloud, it went all the way up, right? Touch the resistance, and then it started. You got a sell. No, you won't take a buy here because you are close to a resistance. Your background is red. You will never take a long trade here when you are at the top. So like this, you can use any signal, any instrument, and you can just write. Especially there are few tickers which are highly volatile where there will be good volume. One of them is ES, second is NQ, then you have gold, crude oil, and then you have RTY, YM. They are the best tickers where generally you will have volume on most of the days. So for example, you got a sell, right? You are at a resistance. You are at a resistance, you got a sell. Just wait for the color to turn to red. If immediately next candle it turns to red, you can take it. But here you got a buy signal, your cloud is green, your background is green, you can go long. It went all the way to the top, you got a sell. But at this point of time, the background is green. That means still bullish movement. But next candle, the background turned to red. And also the when price goes below this green cloud, immediately the cloud will start becoming red color. Then, so you won't take a buy here because your background is red. You will never go long, right? Your cloud is red. Your background is red. You will never go long. You can see that price tried to go up, but immediately it started dropping all the way. So like that, you can use any ticker, any time frame. 5 minutes is the best one. But if you are a scalper, even you can do with 1 minute, right? You can go to 1 minute and you can do high volatile tickers like NQ or NKD, such type of tickers. You can check in 1 minute time frame also. But you have to follow those conditions. Whenever you see buy, you need to have minimum three conditions to go long. If you want to go short, minimum you need to have so those three greens or three reds. So and understand that we also have another component called EMA 200, right? EMA 200 yellow line. That means it is generally your EMA 200. If price is coming from the top and touches that, it will act as a support. If let us say price is going from the bottom, EMA 200 will act as a resistance. So now price came to this EMA 200 and then started moving up, right? That means EMA 200 is acting as a support. So your candle went above this red cloud. That means your scalping cloud is like a green cloud now because price is above that and you have a green background and it is EMA 200 above EMA 200, right? So you need to have minimum three things which should give you confidence to go long. Otherwise, right, you will be taking choppy trades or you will be taking trades which are against the trend. So here, as I told you, got a buy signal, right? Background is green, above EMA 200, and then your clouds are your scalping cloud is green, your day trading cloud is blue. So like that, if you can take any ticker any day. If you have minimum three conditions, which will give you uh, confidence that it will go down, then you can take it, right? It went all the way to the top. About top of the channel is a resistance. Bottom of the channel is the support. So it went all the way to the top of the channel and then it started dropping, right? That means have a strong resistance. You have a sell zone. Your background is red. It price dropped below this scalping cloud. That means you have 4 or 5 different things which are giving you confidence that price will go down. Right? Whenever you see the chart, right? Maybe first 1 or 2 days, 3 days, it may take 1 or 2 minutes to understand. Okay, is it will it go down? Okay, it went all the way to the top. Okay, one condition satisfied. There is a strong sell zone here. There is a strong resistance here. The background is red. The cloud, this is the scalping cloud. Price went below the scalping cloud. Like that, it may take 1 minute for you to decide whether or understand whether price can go down or price can go up. Should you take the trade or should you avoid the trade? But after once you practice for few days by looking at the chart, immediately you will realize that okay, price will go down or price can go up from here, like that, right? For example, yeah. So you can take any tickers on any specific day, or you can post some tickers. I can show you for any day. You can post okay, show me this ticker on this day. We can go and see those tickers, how they behaved when we get a buy signal or sell signal, right? Chat window is enabled. So if you like this, then you just practice with this one, right? That's what we have. Beta, we have price pulse, we have different ones, but you don't need to practice each and everything, or you don't need to follow each and everything, right? In the demos I will try to show different, because few members like this top trend, they consistently use top trend. Few members like beta and ti2, they use ti2. So it is up to you which one you want to use, which one you want to, which is more user friendly or ui, right? User interface, you feel it more easy to take trades, right? Even your kids or your homemakers should be able to take the trades easily. That's why, and because there are different ways your buy and sell signals can be generated using different logic. So we have different indicators, but it doesn't mean that you have to become perfect in each and every indicator. You follow whichever you think is easy. So this is one of the indicators which will help you to be consistent, right? Especially as I told you, if you see this type of scenario, that is the perfect opportunity, right? Where you have buy, where your background is green, where your both the clouds are blue and green, that is a perfect opportunity. Or you saw that scenario again, right? Sometimes I take 100 contracts with this buy or QQQ, right? Whenever I see these type of setups, I go big, right? You have a perfect setup. You have a buy signal. So within few minutes, we made nearly $1,000 with spy calls or QQQ calls on Friday. So this is a perfect setup where your clouds are supporting that it will go up. You got a buy signal. Your trend is green. Then you have ultimate day green. So you are above EMA 200. You are not close to a strong sell zone. You have so many factors which will help you to take a decision. All you need is one trade like this, and that will give you a uh, perfect trade opportunity. So that's what I explained here on this. Basically, right, what are the rules for long? Check that background of the chart is green. If so, go to next step. Check the trigger candle is not an indecision candle, or it is not very huge candle compared to all other candles. Check if price is not close to the top of the channel or close to a sell zone. If all the above conditions satisfy, you can take long on stocks, you can buy futures, you can buy crypto, you can buy currencies, or you can buy option calls. Right? You can do options on futures also. You can buy options on the ETFs. You can buy stocks. You can do so, right? All you are doing is watching one chart, waiting for a good setup. When you get it, then you can take the trade. In the same way, rules for short. Background should be red. The trigger candle should not be an indecision candle, or it should not be very big candle compared to all other candles. If so, you have to wait for the next candle. And price should not be close to the bottom of the channel, right? It should not be at the bottom, right? You don't want to sell at a low price, right? Always try to sell at the high of the channel, at the top of the channel, and try to buy at the bottom of the channel. So like this, I gave all the rules, and right, this is we saw different examples, but basically you follow those minimum if three or four conditions satisfy. So I'm happy that many members, right, even with JD5, multiple members are making payouts, because with PA accounts directly you can take the trades and you can make payouts from day one, right? You don't need to spend a lot of time in completing evaluation, all those things. So you just wait for a good setup, right? Any questions on or okay? Yeah, few members want to look at VST. Let us look at VST. Right, I'll go through one by one and then I'll explain the beta indicator and the other one. So for example, VST. So let me go to ETH. Yeah. If we are in 3rd October, we got a buy signal. Background was green, right? Your scalping cloud is green. Your day trading cloud is blue. It went all the way up. You got a sell, but it is a small pullback, right? Never take a sell when your all these are perfect, right? Your trend is green, your clouds are green and blue. That means it is only it will be a small pullback. You can either avoid it or you just close your long position and wait for the next buy signal. But don't take a short or don't buy puts here. Then again, there was a pullback, and then this will act as a support. So if price went all the way down, these clouds will act as resistance. But if price is above the clouds, those will act as a support. Price touched it, then again it started bouncing up. So somewhere around right now it touched the resistance here, right? So you have a sell zone. When you have a sell zone, all you need is one of the cloud is red now. So you have red background, sell zone. It came all the way to the support again. Again, you got a buy signal at around 1240. And then it moved to a consolidation zone, right? This is a choppy zone. So when it is a choppy zone, better you avoid buying calls or buying puts because your premiums will be, you can do a, right? You can sell a, yeah, even selling put also is risky, but this is where your premiums can be burnt, right? Only when you, either it goes uptrend or downtrend, you can make money with options. But when it is in a sideways, it is little risky. But yeah, this is how it moved. And someone want to see Meta. You can see on Friday, right? It is at a resistance. We got a sell signal, right? We are at the top of the channel and we are at the resistance. But still, if you want to avoid, right, because the background is green, you want to avoid it, you can avoid it. And then, right, because your cloud is green, your scalping is green, your swing is green, your background is green, we might have avoided that signal. We got a buy, but you are at the top of the channel, right? This is the bottom of the channel. This is the top of the channel. Never go long at the top, never go short at the bottom. And again, you got a sell, but your clouds are green and your background is green. You will avoid that. Again, you go immediately. You got a buy, but again, you are at the top of the channel, right? So all you need is right 4 5 rules. That's it. Never top, never go long at the top, never go short at the bottom, right? That is your number one rule. Never and then you look for the colors. Now you got a sell signal. Your background is red. You are at the top of the channel. So this is a good opportunity to go short, right? Where around 9 o'clock, your background is red. You are at the top of the channel, so you can go red, you can go, and you came all the way to the support, right? From around 587, it came all the way to 581. Then it started moving up. You got a buy signal. Your clouds are blue and green. That means it is bullish. You got a sell, but your trend is still bullish. So it is, you can really avoid that signal, right? When your clouds are green, your background trend is green, bullish. Even if you get a sell, that may be a small pullback, right? It just pulled back and then again it started moving up. It went right, you can see. Or even if you, let us say, you took this buy signal, right? Where you have the perfect opportunity here, close to the bottom of the channel. Your day trading cloud is blue, your scalping cloud is green, and then it moved a small pullback. But right, still you will avoid those type of sell signals because your buy trend is bullish, your swing, your day trading is blue, your so only if price goes all the way down, we'll consider the sell signals. Otherwise, you can just hold the trade. It went all the way to nearly 598. So, right, nearly from 585, it went to 598 also. Like that, right? All you need to remember that simple slide. You don't need to remember, you can just print it out. You can print out this, keep it near your table, and whenever you see a buy or sell, you can set alerts, right? Whenever you receive a buy or sell, you will receive a notification. Okay, buy alert on this, sell alert on this. Then you will go and see, okay, is it blue? Is it green? Is the background green? Okay, you can go, you buy the calls, you buy the stock, you do. If you see, right, it is close to the bottom, your clouds are green and blue, you got a buy signal, perfect opportunity. Or you are at the top of the channel, your background is red, you got a sell signal, a perfect opportunity. Like that, then you can nicely, right? Even you can trade stocks options with the prop firms also, right? Not only futures, there are some prop firms which allow you to trade options and stocks. You can also trade them. And futures is also very, right? It is just like stocks. You, instead of buying some stocks, you are buying future stickers, right? You don't have lot of option Greeks and other things. So, right. And also there are other things which are also help you, right? If most of these are green, that means it will give you more confidence to add more positions or to go long. When all these, for example, when you get a buy signal, your clouds are blue and green. And let us say if all these are green, that means you have more and more confidence that price will go all the way up. Or you are getting a sell at the top. If all these are red, your clouds are red, you can go right little more bigger in the position size. So when you follow those rules, right, you are following a systematic approach. Okay, when I see this, I see these two, or when I get a buy signal, if these two are green and blue, or if this is green, or I am at the bottom, or I am above EMA 200, then it's a good long opportunity. I will take only sell when the background is red, when I am close to resistance, when I am close to top of the channel, you will make profits, right? If you take something at the, if you take a sell at the bottom or buy at the top, that is where you have more risk. But when you follow some certain rules to enter, then you will make nice profits, right? All you need is just to be, you can have QQQ, Tesla, because these are the most volatile tickets. So you just have QQQ. Once you see QQQ, you can make money with QQQ calls. You can buy TQQ stock, right? You can buy PQQ stocks and you can make money, or you can short SQQ. If QQQ goes up, EQQ goes up, SQQ will go down. You can short the SQQ stock, or you can buy the puts, right? Or you can do SPY or SPX. If you look at SPY, so you are just watching one chart, but that will give you confidence to take, right? That's where Friday we took SPY, we took QQQ. We took multiple tickets because we saw a perfect opportunity. We went ahead and took all these ones, right? So you can do SPX calls, right? This would have made nearly 3x or 4x of your investment. But yeah, again, SPX is little risky, right? A SPY is like 1/10 of SPX. If you find a perfect opportunity, it can, yeah, right? You got a buy, but here it was red, but immediately the next candle, everything became green. You wait until until the background turns green. These clouds were already green and blue. Then it moved all the way to the top. So like this, when you follow a systematic approach, follow certain rules, you have much higher chance of success. So this is one of the indicators or one of the strategies you follow. So just as I said, you just go ahead with these rules for long, rules for short, and whenever you have a this consolidation zone, so you have a consolidation zone. You wait if for example, if it breaks down, it may come all the way down again. Or if it breaks up, it may go minimum until all the way to 20,260. So that is one more strategy, right? Within this, when it is in a consolidation zone, don't trade, wait for it to go up or go down. Then you will make nice profits. Because as of now, both are buyers and sellers are equal. Whenever price is that means your entire body should be above this, right? It is not just the wick. Right here, buyers try to take the control, but the body did not go outside this range, right? The entire body should be outside, then it would have gone all the way to the top. Sellers try to bring it down immediately. So you avoid taking trades in this particular zone. And whenever you see this type of setup, perfect opportunity. Or whenever, right? Yeah, basically, this is, you will have minimum 3, 4 opportunities every day, right? If you see in the evening time or you see in the morning 6 to 8:30 or from 9 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Central, minimum, even, right? I'm only talking about NQ or ES. Forget about all the other tickets. You can trade in 40, 50 tickets, but forget about everything. Even if you just keep NQ chart open or ES chart open, you will see setups long opportunities or short opportunities. Either they will come to the bottom and start moving up, or it will go all the way to the top and start coming down. Yet, especially if there is a news event, don't trade during the news event, but wait for the price to go to the resistance. Whenever there is a major event, major news, it will go all the way touch the resistance and then there will be a drop. Or if it drops, it will go up. So they are the best days. Whenever at 7:30 a.m. you have some event, right? Every week you will have 2 or 3 events, some CPI, PPI, ADP, or non-farm payroll reports, or FOMC reports, or something or other, right? So even if you miss the first opportunity, forget about the first one, right? Because you don't know, suddenly it can go up, it can go down. But after few minutes, it will start coming down because, right, nothing will keep going up. There is always a resistance. If the resistance is supported, you get a sell signal, it will come down. Or again, it went down all the way and then it started moving up. So all you need is wait for the top or wait for the bottom. When you come to the bottom, you take it and it will go up. When you wait for the top, it will come down. So those event days are very good days to trade. Even if you miss the right, even immediately after the news also you can take the trade because you know where is the resistance until which point it can move. But even if you ignore this long trade, there will be always short opportunities, right? Many retail traders, what they do, they see that, oh, market is moving up, futures are very green, they will take a long here, right? That's what we do most of the time. We think like, oh, price is going up, price is bullish, let me take it. But that is where the big players are selling it off. right? When Tesla goes from 200 to 260, we try to buy at 260 and then immediately they'll pull it back to 230 or 240. So mm, that's how you try to use this top trend indicator. One is the background color, the clouds, the EMA, the range consolidation zone, right? The consolidation zone or the range zone. And then you have these resistance lines and support lines. When price comes to the support, it's a good opportunity to go long. Or when price comes to it, this is a buy zone, this is a sell zone. And one more thing you can do is, right, even before, right, for example, today, I will go to 1 hour, right? I can see where I have my strong sell zone areas, sell areas. So I can go to 1 hour time frame and mark your, so in the 1 hour, you see where you have a strong resistance, right? These are the major sell zones where there are thousands of sell orders, right? Big players already, they kept their limit orders here. They kept their limit orders here. You can go there and have a mark there, right? You can just have that mark. So for example, on Monday, if price comes here, right? As of now, it is in a range, but maybe Sunday night or Monday morning, it may come to this 2393 price. Then there will be a big drop. There can be huge 100, 200 points drop from that price. So that is enough for you to make some few thousands of dollars, right? You just wait for this level. If price comes to that level, right? In 1 hour also, it came all the way to the top of the channel, right? Not only in 5 minutes. In 1 hour also it came, and there are a lot of sell orders, right? So price always goes where there is liquidity. What do you mean by liquidity? Limit orders, sell orders or buy orders. Price will try to come where there are a lot of buy orders. So it came here, tried to take the buy orders, tried to go up, but there are some sell orders in the cloud. So it came down, and again it started moving up all the way up. Right now again it will try to go catch this, and then again it will drop. Again it will come somewhere to the support, again it will go up. So it moves in those waves. So if price comes to this point on Sunday evening, Sunday night, tomorrow, maybe night, or, or if we see a gap up, then this is a price where we can see a big drop tomorrow night or on Monday morning. We may see some news or something, but we'll see a big drop on NQ. So that is how you can plan well ahead. Now, if I go to 5 minutes, I'll have my level. You can put, right, I can put 1 hour resistance. So when price goes and touch that, I'm pretty confident that there can be a big drop, right? I'm not only looking at 5 minutes resistance, it is a resistance in 1 hour. That means that is much more stronger signal. So if I see some, let us say if I go to 4 hours, so in 4 hours, I have somewhere, I have my resistance here. So if price goes to the 4 hour resistance, that will be much more. So your confidence will be more and more if the right, it is telling you story of 4 hours. In 4 hours, whenever price went here, price dropped. Right? If a candle is of a higher time frame, the signal strength will be much higher. So if price goes to, right, for example, maybe Sunday night or Monday, it may drop from here, and then it will come some support again. It will touch some support, and then this time it will break this resistance and go here. Next time, whenever it goes to this 20,530, then that will be much bigger drop. That will be much. There might be some news on Tuesday, Wednesday, which may take it here, and then there will be a big drop. So you set, if you can set your levels well in advance, you will be right. In the same way, I can do 1 hour support. Okay, this is where I have my strong support. So whenever price comes here, there can be a nice bounce. So I can set something and I can put 1 hour support or 4 hours also I can see that. So I can also add settings and 4 hour support. So in 4 hour time frame also, when price came to that price bounced up. So that means that is very, very strong support. If it is something in 1 hour, 4 hours, and also if I go to 30 minutes, also I can see that. Or so when you have multiple time frames, if you have a support level, that is much, much stronger. So right, if price comes there, there will be thousands of buy orders sitting there, and price can very strong bounce very, very strong from that point, because all the big companies kept their limit orders here. They will try to, right, they will never buy at the top price, right? Our retail traders will buy at the top. We think like, oh, price is going up, let me buy it. But they will always try to buy at a lower price, at a discounted price. So they will keep their orders, limit orders here. Whenever price comes here, they will wait with patience. They want to take this. So there are thousands of buy orders here. So because I see a support at 1 hour, I see a support at 4 hours. This is my best level. If it comes here, you can confidently buy it. You will make few thousands of dollars. Right? If price comes on next week, anytime, if it comes to around this 19,866, that is a huge, huge opportunity to go long. Or if price goes here or here, that is a huge opportunity to go short. So you can buy option QQQ puts here, you can buy SPY puts here, you can buy TQQ puts here, you can buy SQQ calls here, you can go short on the NQ, you can go short on ES, because NQ and ES move in the same direction. So when price touches this one, then we can see a nice drop, minimum until 50% of this level, right? Minimum 200 points, 300 points, we can see a drop. So like that. So yeah, you can use the indicator, but in addition to using indicators, you, right, proactively you can plan certain things where you can plan well in advance, right? I explained that in the previous one also. Yeah, plan ahead in higher time frames. Before the market open, watch the support and resistance levels in 1 hour time frame. You can either use beta algo or you can use the top trend that will show you those buy zones and sell zones where big companies are buying or big companies are selling. If you don't see any resistance or support, you can identify the highest point, but it is better always if your beta or top trend are giving those zones, they are the perfect opportunities. You identify the tickers which are very close to the support and resistance lines, right? You can do the same thing, right? It all takes 5-10 minutes, right? For example, I want to see where I have my 1 hour resistance for NKD. So for NKD, if it goes to around 40,000, there can be a big drop, right? As of now, it is going up, up, up. But if it touches this from 39,800, if it goes to 40,000, there can be a huge drop on NKD. So, right, you can, right, I'm recording this session. You can see it on Monday or Tuesday. We'll see a big drop from here. It will touch this. And NKD makes $25 for every small move. You can make some thousands of dollars with prop firm trading. Whenever it comes to this level, you wait for this level. If it touches this, we'll see. Right, again, as I told you, this is a strong, very strong resistance. But we'll go to a smaller time frame. And when price touch that level and you see a bearish candle, right? That's where I explain you. You need to identify what is the price action when it is coming there. If you see some nice bearish candles, that means you can be confident that now sellers are taking the control. But you see bullish candles even at that price, that means suddenly there might be some good news in Japanese market. There might be something with N currency or something. Right? Your resistance and support are tend to be broken. But what is the possibility for it to break this level? The chances are 5%, 10%, right? 90% possibility for it to break all the way down. But if you want to avoid that 5 to 10% also, you know that this is where you can make nice profits. You wait. Now you are in a 5 minutes time frame. Whenever price goes and touch that level, if it you see a sell signal, you see a background turning to red, you see cloud turning to red, then that is a perfect opportunity. You can confidently take one or two contracts and make nice profits. So that's why it is not only just yeah, support and resistance. Looking at support resistance will give you confidence, will make you prepared well before, right? For example, if I see crude oil, right, because of the war situation, it moved so much, but there is around 76.5. If it goes there, it may come back all the way to 73 or 74. Every 1 point drop is $1,000. So now itself you can be well prepared that okay, if price comes somewhere here and if it starts dropping, then I will get a short on that, like that. So you already have your levels ready, and if price goes there and you see a sell signal, you can be very confident and make either it can be prop firms, it can be your personal account. You can take the trade and you can short it, right? For example, yes, around 58, 58.25, 58.26, or right around this price, there can be a big drop in ES. Again, there may be some war news or something, and again we will see a big drop, right? You can close if you have some good stocks like Amazon, Google, Tesla. They will also again drop, right? That is the point where you can also buy the puts, because when ES or QQQ starts dropping, most of your tech stocks, most of your S&P 500 stocks also will drop. So by looking at, you don't need to look at 500 different stocks. If you look at this one, this level, it is like you are identifying where most of the right what point most of your stocks can start dropping. So for example, if I look at Tesla, right? Tesla went all the way to the resistance, dropped all the way to 237. Now 237 is a strong support, right? Price touched the support, EMA 200, you got a buy signal, background is green. Now you can buy calls, so you can buy trade spreads, bull put spreads. Price may go back again to 265, 270. Right? When it goes there, again, we may see some good news tomorrow night or sometime. We may see Tesla going back, and then we may see a drop. So that's it, right? All you need is, if you want to day trade, use 5 minutes time frame. But well in advance, you know that okay, there is a strong resistance here. So maximum, don't wait for 300 or $400, because it will go here again drop again. Maybe next time it will break the resistance. right? Amazon. So there is a resistance here, but if Amazon breaks, there is a high possibility for Amazon to break the resistance. Why? Because you see the candle type at the resistance. If you have an indecision candle, that means both buyers and sellers are fighting with each other. But here you see a complete bullish 1 hour candle. That means there is very high possibility for Amazon to break the resistance, go all the way to around 195 or 194. You see that everything is right in 30 minutes. It is bullish, 15 minutes bullish momentum. So maybe we may see good momentum in Amazon, in Tesla, and let us watch Microsoft. Microsoft is at a support now. So yeah, again yesterday it tried to go up, some small pullback, but again it can bounce back. So it can go all the way to. So if it start bouncing on Monday, it can go to 430 plus. Yeah, there is a strong support level here with a lot of buyers. So yeah, Friday we took the spreads, bull put, it went to nearly 419. Small pullback, but again it can bounce back. So that is the advantage with bull put spreads. As long as it stays choppy, also you can make profits. So yeah, right. So that's it. So I don't want to confuse with too many indicators, too many strategies. But if you use this particular strategy consistently, you can, right now it came all the way to the bottom. Now again it will bounce back. So we may see bullish action on NQ on Sunday night. Around 2260 is a resistance as of now in 5 minutes. Right, 5 minutes means it will come down a little bit, again touch the floor, again will go up. But this is where the actual reversal will happen at around 20,390. That is where there will be a big drop. The 5 minute resistance is only for some time, maybe for 20 minutes, 30 minutes, it will drop. But when these are the strong opportunities, which you should not miss, 1 hour support, 1 hour resistance are the best ones if you want to make nice profits. You so again with prop firms, you cannot trade on 1 hour because within 1 hour there can be a lot of up and downs, right? So that's why you mark the levels in 1 hour and then go to 5 minutes and you take the trades. So if I see that some symbol, the resistance is very close, then I can focus on the ticker. In 1 hour, if the resistance is close, then on the tomorrow night when market opens, it can start dropping. Right? So yeah, right. Quickly, let me explain you the other one. So this is the second strategy, right? Whether you use top trend or you use. So for this one, right, beta algo, you have to use in combination with TI2, right? Technical indicator 2. So whenever price goes to the top here, you see a sell signal here, there will be a big drop. So it came all the way to the bottom, touched the bottom, and again it went all the way to the top. So you need to wait for any, whether it is stock or whatever it is. So for example, Tesla. So here price went all the way to the top. You got a sell signal in the beta. When it is at the top and you get a sell signal, that is a perfect opportunity. Or whenever price here somewhere goes to the bottom, right? Let us look at something like, right here, crude oil price came all the way to the bottom. right? When it touched the bottom, if you have a Tradify 150K account, you can hold the trade, right? Because it came all the way to the bottom, right? There is very less cushion to go much deeper. So if you get a buy signal now, it is a oversold region. You got a buy. Now it went all the way to the top. So whenever you get a buy or sell signal, if you also you see it at the bottom, that is the best opportunity. Or you see a sell signal if it is at the top, that is the best opportunity. So that is another indicator which you can write, another strategy you can use whenever you get a buy signal. If PI2 is at the bottom, very good long opportunity. Whenever you get a sell, if PI2 is at the top, that is very good opportunity. That's it, right? Ignore anything. If you get, for example, you got a strong sell here, but it is somewhere in between, you ignore it. You got a buy, but it is somewhere at the top, you ignore it. So all you need is one or two good setups, because with prop firm trading, you can scale up as much as you want, right? You can take trades in Tradify account, right? You can have five on your name, five on your spouse name, five if you have kid above 18 years, you can have five on their name. So all you are looking for one good setup. If you make even 100 $200 with one account, right? This is nearly $1,000 $2,000 trade, right? But still, even if you make $200 with 10 accounts, that is $2,000. So that's what, right? All you need is just follow those rules. Wait for a buy, wait for the bottom, wait for a sell when it is at the top. When you get any other signals, ignore them. Right? Unless you are a scalper, don't take these trades. If you want to just take a trade and hold it with confidence for 1, 3, 2, 3, 4 hours, just take these type of trades. When this is bottom, when this is a buy, or when this is at the top, you get a sell. Just again use anything, whichever ticker you want, crude oil, gold, NQ, ES, whatever it is. Just wait for those setups where you it is at the top. You got a sell signal. ES dropped. There was a huge drop on ES. When you get any buy, and but if you don't see it at the bottom, you can just avoid the trade or ignore the trades. For example, let us say tomorrow evening, right? It went all the way to the top. If I get a sell signal now on NQ or ES tomorrow evening, I can take it, right? Because it went all the way to the top at a resistance. It is at overbought region. It also started turning red. This also started turning red. It is at a, so now if the background turns to red color, here also you can change whatever colors you want. You can change the background. Yeah, you can increase the opacity. Yeah, just to distinguish between the previous indicator and this one, I am using a different background colors, but yeah. So if this turns to red color, and if I get a sell signal on beta with ES, then I can nicely make nice profits tomorrow evening, right? There is a high possibility. But again, my 1 hour is my strong signals, but yeah, here also for 5 minutes, we may see a, so bottom along with buy, top along with sell. So that is what I explained. The RC beta indicator. Buy signal, strong buy signal from beta algo, buy signal close to discount zone or a major buy order block. EI2 line at the bottom chart turn to green. EI2 line. So you have EI2, you have one line here and one line here. Here it turned to green. Here also it turned to green. The background color is blue, and you got a buy signal. It came to the bottom and the line turned to green. It came to the bottom, the line turned to green. Background turned to blue. It went all the way up. The same way now it is at the top. If the background turns to orange color, and the EI2 line at the top chart turned to red, here also it turned to red. Now if I get a sell signal, I'll easily make $300-400, right? It will come all the way to EMA 200 and then bounce back. So, and also one more thing, beta algo, we have one more functionality, which is, let me just hide these ones. So I already explained you, but one more time. We added one more feature which will help you to understand what will be the trend. Right? There will be some days where market will move in a sideways or it will be choppy. There will be some days where it will move in a big up and down, right? There will be a lot of upside. That means there will be a lot of opportunities. So if you see these lines very close to each other, that means there will be a lot of trend in the market. If the lines are very wide to each other, it will be choppy. It will be in a range market. So beta algo also helps you when the market opens, you will see these lines, right? For example, tomorrow, yes, if the lines are very far from each other, right? For the past days, it will show in the green. For the current day, it will show in the blue, right? Here, it was completely all the lines are close to each other. So there was a huge up and down, right? It was a trending day or volatile day. But if the lines are far from each other, it will be more choppy or more sideways. So tomorrow when market opens, if you see all lines are very close to each other, that may, that means we can see a lot of big moves on ES and NQ. If the lines are very far, that means we may see more of a sideways or not a huge up and down moves. Maybe it will move within 50, 60 point range like that. That is one more feature. You can see in any time frame, right? In 5 minutes or 10 minutes, right? So you see these lines, everything is very, very close. Whereas if you see for the previous day, you see the lines are like there was a huge distance between the lines. So if you see the lines are very close, that means you can enable your Prism algo. Right? That is a good day to enable Prism algo because manually you may not hold the 200, 300 points profit. Or when it is dropping, you may not hold it. But your Prism algo will take the buy and sell signals. When there is a big up move, it will take. When there is a big down move, it will take. Again, price. There might be small losses in between. But again, at the end of the day, there was a 150 point move. In between, there was some choppy, right? After 10:30, 11 Central until 1:30 p.m. Central, it will be little choppy because volume will go down. But after that, again, the last 1.5 hour, again, there will be a lot of volume. So you have to just enable the algo with MNQs, MES, or NQE. If you have a big account like 150K, 200K, 300K, you can just enable NQ and ES. If you have a small account, you just enable with MNQ and MES. You don't need to keep watching for all the rules. It will automatically take the trades and will make profits for you. But you have to identify if the whichever ticker is looking right very close. For example, crude oil. It was not very close. The lines are little far from each other. So like that, for example, crude oil, let us say on tomorrow night we see that lines are very close to each other. Then you enable Prism on crude oil. There can be a big up move, there can be big down moves, or it will be in a trend, or it can go huge up and huge down. So that is the advantage that another feature with beta algo in addition to buy and sell. You can understand right even before the market open on a Monday morning. Tomorrow when market opens in the evening, you can see if these lines are close. That means there can be a big upside and downside moves. If the lines are very far, that means it will be sideways or not a huge movement in the price. It may be go 1 point up, 1 point down, 1 point up, 1 point down, more like a range market. So then you know that if NQ, if it is looking very close, that means yeah, you can focus on NQ. Or for example, gold is looking very close, then you focus on gold. Like that, before itself, you can identify which stickers can move, and then you can focus on those stickers. So yeah, again, these are right. These are the pivot lines, and these are the support. They will also act as support and resistance. So again, yeah, I don't want to write overdose with lot of information. I thought of initially sticking to one algo, but again, just I want to share you there are different strategies. It is up to you which one you want to use, right? With TI2 and beta algo, wait for the bottom or wait for the top, right? Unless you are a quick scalper, right? I may be doing a lot of scalps, right? For example, whenever price is green, if it is moving from top to bottom, it will go up, come down, I'll take it. Again, it will go up, come down, I'll take it. So don't try to scalp if you are new trader or you are not experienced enough. When it is going down, right, you can sell. You can again, when it comes to the top, you can sell like that. You can scalp in a lower time frames, right? For example, I'll go to 1 minute time frame. So within 1 minute, there can be some drops. Again, it will try to bounce back. There will be drop. It will bounce back. Wait for the price to touch the line, and again you short it. So like that, you can scalp it. But if you are only an experienced trader, you can use that scalping strategy. Otherwise, just hold for the day trade. It will make easily $500-600 whenever it comes to a whenever it comes to the bottom or whenever it comes to the bottom and you see a buy signal in the beta, just to take the trade and hold it. Even though there is small drop, it may do a double bottom, but again it will go up. Especially if you have 150K account or a personal account, you don't need to worry, right? That's what happened on Friday morning. We took it, it dropped, but again it moved huge $1,000 up. So that's what, even though you have a sell, because you are already at the bottom, you are already at EMA 200, you are already at a support, the price will try to go up. Because we know that overall, again, in 1 hour, where is the resistance? Your resistance is somewhere here. Unless you are close to the resistance, the price will keep going up with some small drops in between. It will go up, some small pullback, go up, small pullback, go up, small pullback. Again, it will go up and all the way until 76.4. So until that point of time, you can focus on long opportunities with crude oil. So yeah, basically, right. Again, my objective is to remind you that if we follow a systematic approach, if we follow right, whichever you want to use top trend, use top trend. You want to use beta, use beta. You want to use price pulse, use price. Whatever it is, just follow the rules and you will be successful, just like a lot of other members who are able to make consistent payouts and understand what is the potential here, right? Because once you make in one account, you can do the same thing in another 50, 100 accounts. So that is the potential, right? You don't have that possibility anywhere else where for the same time, same effort, you can make money with so many different employers, right? It is like every company is like your employer. So for the same work, you are doing the same work, but you are able to make payouts from each and every one. So now, yeah, I'm also testing that how you can copy from Tradify to FTT, fast track trading. It is also working good. Maybe tomorrow or day after, I'll share more details. But while taking trades in Tradify, you can also take in fast track trading, which is also directly they will give PA accounts. So again, if you see this type of setup, you are making money in Tradify, you are making money in fast track trading. You can repeat, you can duplicate your effort and time. You don't need to, right? do a lot of hours of job. All you need is 1 or 2 hours every day between 9 to 11 a.m. Central. If you can spend, you can easily make $500-600 minimum with each account if you follow the rules. Right? Just I'll share the slide deck. You can follow the rules and you can see, right? If you again try, right, you don't need to immediately start with. Even you can try with paper trading account. Follow the rules for 1 week, 2 weeks until you become comfortable, and then you start using on the real accounts. Because yeah, after while trading, you will have lot of emotions, lot of that thing. But after you feel like, oh, why I missed this opportunity. So that's why, yeah, to get that emotional balance, right? Indicators will work fine, but yeah, holding those emotions is the thing. So either you use the algos, but you look at those levels, pivot points, and then you take, right, you understand which stickers to trade, or you basically, right, for example, if some ticker is close to 1 hour resistance, now you enable prism short only, or you see crude oil is close to 1 hour support, you enable prism long only. That means it will keep on whenever there is a buy signal, it will take the trade. Whenever there is a short, it will just close the trade, it won't take a short, because your short will be only for small sales pullback, and again it will go up. So like that, there are different ways you can make it work, right? All you need is patience and practice and persistence. Many, right, quit because they try for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, they feel like, oh, it is not working, right? Because these things are new. It takes some time to practice to keep those emotions in balance, because you are dealing with money, right? Even though again it may not be your own money, it might be prop firm accounts, but still those emotions will come into picture. And try to understand what is your, right. Don't try to scalp if you are a new trader. Don't try to short close to resistance. Don't try to go long close to resistance, or don't try to short close to a support. So try to understand, take time to understand the basic rules, then you will be successful. Otherwise, yeah, we have to keep worrying about our jobs and other things, right? About recession, lot of other tensions are there. So better you have a backup plan before things become worse, or before, so that the skill will help you for lifelong, right? From anywhere across the globe. You don't need to be in US, even you are in India, or you can train your kids, your spouse, your family members, and everybody can make money, because there is no competition, and trading will never stop. Even though there is recession, even though market is going down, we can make money. Even if it is going up, we can make money. Only when it is choppy, we have to avoid. That also it will help us to identify when market will be choppy with these consolidation zones with the PP lines. So you avoid taking calls, puts, or going long on those days. Yeah, that's it, everyone. So again, right, I'll share the recording. You can watch it multiple times, and we'll again take trades in the live session tomorrow night and Monday morning. Have a nice rest of the weekend, and talk to you. Yeah, to add the stop line, for example, let us say you are going long here, right? Let us say you see a strong support. You put a stop loss somewhere below the support, right? This is a strong buy area. Or let us say you got a buy signal here. This is a support, this is a resistance. You can just right click here, or you just click here, and you can say sell. This is my stop loss, and your target can be somewhere close to a resistance. Like that, below the support, you can have your stop loss, so that in case if support breaks, it will hit the stop loss. In case if it keeps going up, you will make the profit. For beta, those are by default. You have to just delete and add the algo back, add the indicator back. So to get these indicators, you have to go to, I'll share it, ninja underscore tepex underscore bot. You can go there and you can select a trading view for indicator plan. You will receive all this top trend, TI2, uh, all the indicators, right? There are few more indicators which will help us, right? For example, right, you don't need to go to each chart. For example, if I go to QQQ, right, it is telling that workday is at a discount level, silver is at a discount level. So workday trend is bullish and it is at a discount price. So for example, if I go to workday, it came all the way down. Now there is a high possibility for workday to go up. So because it came all the way, right, it touched the resistance at the top. It came all the way to the bottom. Now it is at a support level. So there are some sell orders here, but now I know that this is one of the potential tickers, right? I have, for example, I have some 20, 30 ticker, 25 tickers here, like Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Google, Amazon, all the different tickers I added. Out of them, it is telling that silver is at a good one or workday is a right. If something is bullish and at a discount area, that means it is a stock which can go up and it is at a discount price. Silver is a stock which can go up, which is at a discount price. So if I go to silver, so price dropped, it came to the discount area. So if I get a buy signal from beta, if right again, now you know what conditions you need to see using a beta or top trend. Now if those conditions satisfy, so I can put these silver and workday in my watch list, or I can add a notification, right? I can add a alert here saying like, okay, silver, beta, I'll go buy or sell signal. Now, if I get a buy signal on Monday morning, I'll go and check my conditions. Okay, is my background green? Is my cloud green? Is it close to the? I know it is close to the bottom. So if I get a buy with beta or if I get with top trend, then it can make nice profits. I can buy the stock, I can buy the option calls, I can sell the option puts, I can do a bull put spread. Whatever I want, I can do on workday. So cost is bullish, but it is already at a premium zone, right? Costco. So you always look for bullish, it should be discount, or it should be bearish, it should be at premium zone. So now let us look at instead of QQQ, I'll add QQQ means basically I added some of the tech stocks. That means, right, I'm trying to filter out of 20, 30 different stocks, which are the best opportunities. So now SPY, right, KO, LLY is bearish and also at a premium. So now let us go to LLY. So it is overall a bearish stock and it went all the way to the top, right? It went to the top. So there is a high possibility for it to drop all the way to 879, 877. So Monday morning, I can buy the puts, I can sell the calls, I can do a bear call spread. Different ways I can make money on this. Or you watch KO. So as of now, it is close to the top, but if it touches the top, then I can buy the puts. So it is, yeah, there is a high possibility for Coca-Cola to drop on Monday. It already went from the bottom, it went to the close to the top. But now I know that, right? I'm not immediately shorting it. Whenever I can create an alert, beta algo, sell signal. Whenever a beta gives a sell, I'll see, okay, is it at the top? Am I getting sell? I'll buy the puts, or I'll sell the call, I'll short the stock. So So all these others are right supporting ones. Your main ones are either you use beta algo or you use top trend algo. Those are the two major things which you need to know. These will help you to identify, okay, which ones, right? I have 30 40 symbols I can trade. But out of those 30 40 symbols, it is telling that silver is bullish and at a discount zone. So now I'll go to silver. I see that price is at the bottom now. So I can create an alert on this if I get a buy signal, either with top trend or with beta algo. If I get a buy signal and if I all the other conditions satisfy, then I can go long on this. Or CL is bullish and at a discount level. So I can go to CL. But again, you have to just connect the dots, right? Where is your strong resistance, 1 hour resistance? Because of the war situation, crude oil, right? War also it is in Iran and Iraq, where you have all the oil refineries. So crude oil came all the way to the bottom. So there is a high possibility for crude oil to start moving up. If I also go to, if I see price pulse also, it came to the bottom. There is a high possibility. So if I want, I can go to 1 hour time frame. And I see that in 1 hour, it is very bullish. And you have a 27,000 buy order block here, around $74. So if price touch this one, there can be a huge bullish move. So this is my strong support. I can just mark it. 1 hour support or 1 hour order block. So now 5 minutes. Whenever price comes to that level, I will just go long. So like that. So basically you are connecting the dots or you are connecting different indicators. So this is telling that crude oil and silver are a good opportunities for tomorrow night. So out of those 30 40 tickers, now I can focus mainly on these two. Or I can enable Prism on these two. Tomorrow, if I see that the lines are close to each other for silver and crude oil, they are they are overall bullish, right? If I look in 1 hour, 30 minutes time frame, they are moving up. In a 5 minute time frame, there is a small pullback, but there is a high possibility for it to again price to turn start moving up and go somewhere all the way till this $76 tomorrow. So that's how these other indicators will help you to filter out of these 30 40 tickers which one to do or which stocks to buy, which stocks to buy option calls, which one to buy option puts. These scanners will help you to give you which are bullish, which are bearish, and then you can focus on them. Ultimate day will give lot of unnecessary signals. VI2 is much, yeah, it is much more reliable indicator. So we are using TI2 compared to ultimate day. So beta along with TI2 is the best combination. And the top trend You can use it standalone, or you can use it along with price pulse. So yeah, that's it, everyone. I don't want to take a lot of time on a weekend, but that's how you can either use top trend or beta, and these will help you to identify, to filter out which tickers to use, which ones to buy, which ones to sell. So setting, right, basically DSFS, everything is same. You can use DSFS. I think I already gave access to DSFS or DSSS. You can change whichever tickers you want. If you want to have some stocks, you can enable the stocks. If you want to futures, currencies, whatever you want, you can. We have lifetime for in-car swim indicators. Yeah, we have only monthly plans or 6 months plans for the trading view indicators. There is not much difference between DSFS. I am trying to add some additional features to the other ones. But yeah, the functionality, everything is same. You basically see what are the bullish. If something is in green, they are the good opportunities to go long. Something is in orange, they are the good opportunities to go short. You will again use beta, or you will use uh, beta or top trend. So your RCDS, so FS means futures, SS means stocks. But you can, in any one of them, you can change the symbol names, whichever you want. Yes, right. Again, based on, right, if you are a swing trader or if you are a day trader, ES is at a, resistance now. We may see a drop tomorrow evening. If you are a swing trader, it is still bullish. It may go all the way till 58 to 20, 58.23 before a drop. But if you are mainly doing for prop firm trading, yeah, it is at a resistance now. It is at a resistance, and we may see a drop once market opens. We may see a drop. It will come down and then bounce back. Yeah, I'll post the recording in the next 1 or 2 hours. Yeah, as of now, 5800 is a resistance for day trading. So you can use any of this DSFS or anything. You can change whichever tickers you want. You add DSFS again. One you can have futures. In one you can have whichever stocks or whatever you want. Like that, you can add all the stocks, and you can also change the position, right? One can be at the top, one can be at the bottom right. So you will have one tables with futures, one table with all the stocks, right? Whatever symbols you change, it will show you for those all those tickers. Yeah, that's it, everyone. Talk to you. So if you see, right, it went all the way to the resistance, touched the resistance. Now it is at the premium zone. That means it should come minimum till 50%. If there is more selling pressure, it will come all the way to the support and again bounce back. Yeah, have a nice rest of the weekend, everyone. Bye.